Hey, this is Andrew from Columbia Cash Home Buyers, and we are looking for houses in Columbia and Lexington, all right, in the Midlands area of South Carolina. So I've got a couple of tips for you and a couple of little things to think about as you're considering what house you're living in. So we do have a little blog here about it, and I just wanted to kind of give you some more info on that. So there's a couple of things that might mean that you're in the wrong house. There's a few big things and a few small things. One thing that happens a lot of times is we buy a house that is great and we think we can afford it, but then as payments come in and other things in life happen, we end up stretching ourselves and eating ramen noodles every night just to afford the house that we're in, and that's not fun. That's not a good place to be. That kind of stress is difficult and it can be harmful to you and your family. So that's a key indicator of, you know what, we may need to consider a different home. There are plenty of homes out there, and we can help you get to that point where we could buy your house fast and get you into that next one really quick. You know, within a month, you can already have your whole scenario changed around, okay? Another thing that might be on your mind and something to consider as maybe you're in the wrong house is structural issues with the home you're in. And I go into that maybe being a safety issue. So especially if you're older, you've been in the home for a long time, and some of the maintenance has gone unchecked, and then just the issues get bigger and bigger, or a sudden change in the home has created a structural issue or a failure in a room or part of the structure of the house. So the floors, big huge cracks in the walls, the brick outside if you have brick, roof issues, holes in the roof happen all the time just because we don't see it up there, and just goes years and years, and then eventually there's a hole. So that can happen. Plumbing leaks that we didn't know about, right? They're behind the walls, nobody knew about it, and then all of a sudden you have a hole in your bathroom, okay? These are type of things that these are the big glaring maybe I'm in the wrong house. Sometimes people feel like they're stuck, and that's the only house that they're going to be able to be in, because now that they have these issues, they can't sell it. Nobody's going to buy this house. I got to deal with it, but I don't have the money. That's not true. We can help you. We can deal with that. So we can actually structural issues or whatever problems in the house, we'll still buy it. Okay, we'll still buy it with cash. We'll still get you out of there within 30 days or whatever time frame fits your schedule, and you can move on to something safer or more conducive to where you are in life. So I always mention that anyone with kids or older folks living in the house, safety is such a big concern. It comes from me because I have 3 young ones, and I look at things a little different now. So those are some of the big things. The neighborhood might be another consideration for you. Might be in the wrong house, right? The house that doesn't fit you anymore. And I don't mean who your neighbor is. What I mean is, did your neighborhood change? Did access change? Is there a road that's changed and now you can't get in and out, right? Is it too busy for you to turn left when you're trying to go to work? There's a lot of places like that. You guys know what I'm talking about if you live in one. That's an issue for you, that the house doesn't fit you anymore, right? The neighborhood has changed dynamics. Maybe you work in a different location. You bought this house because you worked close, but then you got a new job, and now you're commuting, twice as long, but you feel like you're in this house and now you got to stay here. I'm here to tell you, you don't have to stay in the house you're in. We can help you find the deal, the situation that makes sense for you. We can buy the house. We could even take over your mortgage. We can rent the house from you and lease it from you so that you can go to somewhere else. A lot of options we can help you with there. So those are just a couple of considerations. You'll see some more down here below. But if you find yourself in the wrong house, if you look around, you're like, this is not the house for me, call us, fill out the form below, text me, whatever you want to do, just get a hold of us so that we can come take a look and see if we can help. All right, so this is Andrew again, Columbia Cash Home Buyers. Look forward to talking to you soon. Thanks.